Right, welcome back. Now let's continue the discussion on the allegations made by Governor Akeredolu, alleging, of course, that the federal government has approved the use of sophisticated weapons now for some vigilante groups in Katsina State, and for that reason, he's threatened that he's going to acquire sophisticated weapons now for the state's security network. That's the Southwest Security Network known as Amoteco. I'm now being joined on the program by a security expert, Patrick Agwambu. Patrick, thank you very much for joining us on the program. What's your take on this allegation and threat by the governor of Ondo State?
With all due respect, I would say that that statement is actually reckless, and I don't expect that from a man who, as the chief executive of a state in the federation, that has at his disposal all the necessary paraphernalia of office to get reliable information. And secondly, he is not of the opposition party. He is of the ruling party, which gives him access to some information if he requires. He requires such information. I don't think that is based on a social media publication
Yes,
video
exactly. He
that
said he saw a viral video.
a viral video and made such reckless comment. And Katsina State Police Command had come out to say nothing of such. And I know and I can tell you that nothing of such has happened. But of course, one is not surprised because this is not the first time the governor is making such similar comments without proper verification.
But are you not surprised that the governor would not make a proper verification before coming up? Because, you know, when I heard him say what he said and said he saw a viral video, to be candid, I was shocked that for a man who is the governor of a state, you would expect that he would have access to, you know, it wouldn't be difficult for him to find out what the true state of things are. And for him to have, you know, reacted on the basis of that video, isn't it shocking?
You are very correct. It's not shocking because you like I was just saying at the wake of the attack, or what some people call massacre, while he was still in Abuja, he had not gotten yet to his state where when he immediately said it was a handwork of terrorists from Mali, trained in Mali, on the way from trained in Libya, from Mali, and later he said it was Fulani people that attacked. But evidence now proved that this is wrong, even though he came out to issue some statements about some other natives within Nigeria about their complicity. But really, it's not shocking because it has proven that he's a man who reacts based on sentiments and make such statements. Chief executives should be very, very cautious in making statements and be able to verify because their comments would definitely be taken seriously by so many people. And I just hope he wouldn't go beyond this and be cautioned before he makes statements because these are statements that are weighty. Security statements are not something you just do, you just make for the fun of it.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that the solution, or let me put it this way now, do you think that arming vigilantes like Amoteco and the others, arming them with sophisticated weapons, you think that's what will make the difference in our fight against some of the insecurity challenges we're facing? I mean, like banditry and kidnapping?
My answer to this is capital no. There are many examples to prove that it will not help. Rather, it will worsen the situation we have in the country already. Because these are people you cannot actually control. Remember, just not too long ago, for some who may remember, the Bakassi boys incident when they were armed. We can recall what happened when mayhem was let loose on innocent people and all that. We remember at a point when the OPC were given some powers, and later on, we can remember what also happened. And so, and we're also facing a challenge of proliferation of so many firearms. And so this will not solve the problem, and rather it will aggravate it. And what kind of firearms are you going to give to these vigilante groups? Are you going to give them assault rifles? Are you going to give them AK-47? Even if you arm them with pump action guns, and they are going
Because
to
at
face
the
a
moment they
massive
are armed anyway. At the moment they are armed anyway. I mean, they carry pump action gun and all of that. But it's like the governor is saying that is not enough.
Of course, that is what I'm saying. In the first instance, I'm totally against arming them. These are people who are supposed to provide some third level of security because they are closer to the community. They are to provide that kind of security, not armed, because we're having so many arms in the hands of people. But the governor spearheaded this issue of Amateku and spearheaded a lot of what I would regard as a proliferation of quasi-security agencies in this country. And it's going to breed a lot of problems. You see that it's only in on those states and maybe on or your states that this issue of Amateku is a serious is gaining so much ground. But other states where you don't have it, you still don't have so much security challenges. I will also remind you, even though we are not happy with lives being lost, when you go to a war, you see it, so many numbers of Amateku members, and yet those who committed that mayhem were able to freely commit the mayhem and disappeared until they were eventually apprehended. So it really will not help the situation. What should help and what we expect the governor to do, like other governors are doing, is to arm effectively, efficiently by providing logistics and other monetary support for the state security apparatus. Lagos State is an example. So many states are doing it, and they are not crying on the same way the governor is crying.
Patrick Angwambu, thank you very much for your thoughts there, and thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. All right, that's how much we can take on the program this week. We thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.